What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
So we're back again. A little bit of a different video. We're gonna come to you almost live and in person. And we're gonna speak on perspective. Because that's why we're here. To open minds. To feed the soul. And to almost bring opportunity.
Bring opportunities.
For one's mental state of mind. We're gonna speak on daily thoughts. So this is my boy Josh. I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit about himself and what he's doing with life.
So as he said, I'm Josh. I also do YouTube. XX. I am an aspiring gamer. I work same thing as most 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds. But my goal is similar to Elijah's here, where I want to help people think. I want to get people motivated and understand that there's more to the world than what there seems or is showed. It's kind of where I stand at this point.
And do you find yourself almost reaching others through gaming and stuff like that?
In a sense, not yet. I find myself helping people with gaming, but I'm still trying to find actually how to bring that message out while putting it together with video games.
And gaming is a huge...
Yeah, gaming is
a huge topic nowadays, right?
A huge topic.
You could get scholarships
everywhere, yeah. And it's something
serious.
If you're good at it, do something with it. Don't ever put that potential to waste. If you have something going, it could be any game. There's something for everything. And I think a lot of people don't understand that.
And guys, we're sitting here putting two very brilliant minds together here on the same aspect of perspective. So, it's hard to reach souls when their minds are not open, but it's easier to reach souls when minds are open.
Yeah.
We're literally complete opposites. I'm a gym rat, he's a gamer. But we have open minds. So it should be proof that this can happen.
The fact that we can come together right now and be on the same kind of perspective plane, talk about the same thing, share the same mindsets, opinions, perspective, ideologies, yet be two different people, shows that having an open mind can make you help so many more people than what you think. You just can't be afraid to do it. You just gotta talk.
Talk about it. Think about it, because we are. So we're gonna start off with positivity. What does positivity mean to you?
Positivity to me is whatever really gets you going, whatever wakes you up in the morning, puts a smile on your face, whatever you can say is kind of your thing. It's whatever makes you happy in a way, In my eyes, it's different for everybody.
And positivity, guys, is it's so hard to find these days because the world almost creates negative situations in every aspect of life.
Yeah, negative.
When you're young, when you grow into yourself, when you become a man, there's a lot of negative, and it almost outweighs the positive sometimes. Feel that way?
Yeah, negativity is constantly way more looked at than positivity. It's on the news, it's in the media. It's what almost drives social media. If you look at it, there's a bunch of channels that, do pranks and stuff like that. But it's in some way, shape, or form negative. There's very few pages, or very known few pages, that talk about positivity, enlightenment, perspective, and more than that, go off on that, have talks about it, leave it in the comments, do things that really force people to think and to talk about it.
And that's what we're doing here.
As a point of this channel.
We're almost giving a platform for people to be okay about thinking.
Yeah.
When is there ever a time where someone allowed you to think?
Freely.
And I think that person that isn't allowing you to think is yourself.
Definitely. I think that this is where fear comes into play, I would say, more than anything else. You're afraid of what you could think of. You're afraid of what is around you, what you don't know, so you keep yourself in that tight little zone, that tight little bubble and spot that you're comfortable in. When in reality, there's nothing really to fear. You just don't know what's out there.
So let's share a little bit of perspective on daily thoughts, right? That's why we're here?
Yeah, 100%.
You ever find yourself thinking during the day that you're almost stuck in one place?
Yeah, I used to all the time, almost in a sense be afraid to move forward because the spot I was in was so comfortable. It's
We're
that
digging right
fear
now.
factor.
We're digging.
Elaborate.
Elaborate.
Outside of that, it's just having the ability to understand that there is always potential to get ahead, no matter what spot you're in, no matter where you're at, you have the tools, even not the way you want to, but there's always something to work with. Being stuck in one spot doesn't necessarily mean that you'll always be stuck in one spot, you know?
I'm gonna elaborate a little bit on what he just said. Being comfortable. I think that is the biggest key here to throw away.
Yeah, comfortability. You cannot. My rule is I don't get comfortable, because you always have to be willing to change. You always have to be willing to get out there and break that little box that you trap yourself in, you know?
I think that definitely limits a lot of people's lives.
100%, dude.
When they get a nice paying job, what do?
Stay there.
They get comfortable.
Don't get comfortable. Don't
Guys,
do that.
always seek to be uncomfortable. The human mind and the body adapts no matter what. Strive for that uncomfortable position, because that'll make you grow more than that job, more than that paycheck.
More than anything else.
And not grow, I'm saying money-wise, like mentally. We're here.
Which is significantly more important to me. Like having that knowledge of how to handle yourself in pretty much any circumstance, and in any situation, being able to think and then have an open mindset to whoever comes at you, being able to take whatever you can from those people and excel yourself. You can't put money on that. There's no, it's, what was
priceless.
That? Priceless. Thank you.
It's priceless, baby.
It's priceless. You just can't, man.
Perspective. We're gonna throw a few more at you. Am I living up to my full potential? Are you living up to your full potential?
I'm trying, man. I feel like when you say living up to your full potential, it's different for everybody. You know, my parents' full potential was making money, owning a home, being able to take care of your family, and that was it. You know, the American dream is what it's so called. The bare minimum. Our full potential, what we think we can do is what we're going to do is significantly different than that. We're trying to come at you at a more general, personal level. You know, our full potential is on a global kind of everybody scale. You know, full potential has infinite meanings.
In a way, I think my full potential, meaning ours, is to teach.
Yeah, bro. Messengers, teachers, but at the same time, we're listeners. We can take the information we have.
Guys, I listen all the time to all the negative stuff, all the positive stuff, and I sit with it. I'm sure you sit with it.
Yeah, sure.
And just really dissect it and just think.
So I feel like outside of listening, there's much more you can do besides just listen. So where you can go with it, how it applies to you, and where can it take you. Everybody in some way, shape, or form brings something to the table, whether it's an experience, a lesson, their simple presence. And I feel like it's our job as people that if we have to do something with that. You know, we shouldn't just put it to waste or just leave it there or not take anything from it. Listening means so much more than just hearing. It means paying attention, understanding, and being able to take it anywhere else.
Next steps in life. Do we know? Do you know? Because I want to hear it. I want to hear your perspective on where you are going to go. Do you even have a 5-year plan? Do you have a plan for tomorrow? Are you going to stay on the same schedule?
Put your hands if you're thinking, you know.
If you're thinking,
good.
we think. That's it.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't have a damn clue as to what I'm doing. I'm here making a video with this guy, gonna go home, make a video. All I'm really doing is trying. I'm grinding, I'm doing what I can, and I feel like as long as you're doing that, as long as you're trying, as long as you're always willing to do something, you're never really going wrong, in a sense, you know? Your next step in life, like,
I think the best thing to say is just try.
that's it. Yeah, simply put, just try.
We get a new day every day. So why not go 100? Why not go 100?
Why not go all out? 100%.
People come into the gym all the time, right?
100%.
And I see them just going through the motions. You know what I say to them?
What's up?
I say, why are you coming into the gym? What is your reasoning? Are you coming in to benefit? Because there's only one real reason to come into the gym. It's to go 100 and change.
Yeah.
So why go through the motions? Why go through the motions of life?
gonna say that
You could just try.
that actually helps me out a little bit. Trying everything. You know what? My parents taught me that no matter what it is, if it means something to you, put your all to it. You can go anywhere with that. It literally ties back to what we were saying at the beginning. Just give it your all, because there's no point in not trying and not doing anything about what potentially could lead you to a greater place.
It'll definitely open them up and open everyone up, even us. What do you think we're trying to do? We're trying to open up. We're trying to let it all out. The fear of the unknown is your friend. It creates endless opportunities that you don't even know about. What's your perspective?
Don't fear the unknown, man. That's just something that people have to get over. Just go into it. For instance, can I just bring like a little side note here?
Yeah.
Real quick, falling in love. Literally, the term is called falling. You have to let go. And out of it, you may get something great. Love. That's pretty much uncomparable to any other emotion. And if it is, it brings out other emotions, happiness, sadness, anger. Love is a great reward out of taking that big risk, which you don't know if you're going to get that risk. And if you apply that kind of mentality to most things, you may get something great out of whatever risk you're taking, you know, in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like
There's hurt,
there's happiness,
there's a positive.
there's a negative.
It's usually how it goes with any risk you take.
Ups and downs.
But if you're not taking risks, what are you doing?
You're going to get nothing. You're
What
going
are
to
you
get
doing?
absolutely nothing.
Ask yourself. Think about it, because we're talking about it.
Maybe like one more topic in there.
What do you got?
Lavender.
Change can only happen through having an open mind. We're sitting up here preaching to you guys. No script. We're here being real.
Freestyling.
This is real time. This is from the chest, from the heart. We're trying to release what's inside us so it can help you. We aren't doing this for no reason. If everything in life was good, we wouldn't be up here. We'd be thinking about all the positive all the time.
So in a sense, to basically go off what you were saying, to change, to have an open mind means to be willing, in a sense, even if you don't understand something else, but to accept it. And I think that is one other rule that a lot of people misconstrued or don't even give the chance to recognize in itself, is that there's going to be things in this world that you don't understand, but you still have to have an open-mindedness and like a willingness to accept that that is the way it is. You know, change is inevitable. You got to go through it, and the only way to positively go through it is to understand that, like, you got to have an open mind. You got to be willing to take this information in. You know, that's kind of how I think about it.
No one's going to tell you to do it for you. No one's going to do it for you, in a matter of fact. It's all personal.
100%. It's all very individualistic.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's change is different. Everybody's rate of change, everybody's willingness to have an open mind. Don't do anything that's, you know, that's going to hurt you in any way, but always be willing to understand that things are going to make you feel a little different. You know, in a sense, they're going to bring you out of that comfort zone, like you said. But that's what life does. That's almost life's job, is to push you forward, to always keep you moving. You're not supposed to stay stagnant. You're not.
He's going to go home after this, and he's going to see through only his eyes. And I'm going to be here seeing through mine. But I'm sure whatever we spoke about was true to us. And that's the most realistic thing that you guys can ever hear, is us speaking from the heart. Two kids, same generation, going through the same stuff.
Even though we're two very different people.
Opposites. And guess what? Cliche, but opposites attract.
They do.
And we're here. We're now.
For you guys. And for us. But for everybody.
To teach, to share perspective, to open minds.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoy it. Let us know. We'll see you guys in the next one.